Question 6. In this question, you will listen to a short lecture. You will then be asked to summarize important information from the lecture. After you hear the question, you will have 20 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. Now listen to part of a talk in a film class.
In film, there are many ways to influence how the audience perceives a character. You may be familiar with some obvious techniques, such as through dialogue or background music, or the type of lighting used when characters are on camera. But today, I want to talk about another technique, camera angles. There are two major types, and today I want to discuss their effect on audience perception. Let's talk first about low-angle shots. In case you're confused, we're talking about setting the camera at a lower angle so that it points up at an actor. I'm sure you can guess what kind of effect this creates when we see a character from this angle. Impressions of power, dominance, and authority. Since we, the audience, are looking up at the character, we get a sense of power from him or her. We can't see the top of their head. We're beneath them. Have any of you seen the British film Mrs. Brown? When Queen Victoria first appears, she's introduced at a low-angle shot. Our first impression of the character is one of authority and control. We immediately recognize her as an imposing royal figure of high regard. On the other hand, there are high-angle shots. In contrast to low-angle shots, these convey weakness, vulnerability, innocence, and are sometimes used to elicit sympathy for the character on screen. While the low-angle shot is limited to the distance below the subject's head, the high-angle shot can be taken at any distance. The further away, the more pathetic and helpless the character appears. Think of a film in which a man is lost, say in the middle of a desert. When the camera pans away from him, looking down on him in the endless expanse of desert, his helplessness is further emphasized to the audience.
Now get ready to answer the question.
Using points and examples from the lecture, describe two types of camera angles used in filmmaking.
Begin to prepare your response after the beep. Begin speaking after the beep.